Okay, Master Lupin here with another Soul Calibur Lost Swords video. This time we're out of the beta stage and I'm going to demonstrate some of the fine-tuning features for leveling up, powering up your characters, both their weapons and armor, clothing. Now, one of the things you should know about the Soul Calibur Lost Swords free-to-play game, currently only available in Japan. It is due out sometime in spring in America. It takes forever to load. Let's hope that Bandai optimizes it soon and patches it so that it works out better. They've already had in Japan a Ivy event, a maintenance and a Valentine's costume event. What you should know, if we go up into the corner, the green spear which says 3652 is telling you how many free time action points I have. The clock in the corner is counting down until my next energy is given up. Corner in the middle of the screen where it says Edge Shadow, we have a blue bar. That's my experience overall as a player. Then there are experience for the actual characters that I use. In the corner over here, the small green vial with the number 4 is the potions that allow you to increase the action points to maximum that you have. In the other corner, to the far right corner, are 2 blue tickets. These are special premium continue tickets allowing you to do that. Then at the bottom, with the number 407, is our gold we're actually using for the upgrade process. Now, if we go into the upgrade screen, I'm about to. First top bar is the screen for all your missions. Here you'll access the actual game itself for fighting with your Soul Calibur characters. You can pick one character, and the other characters you must unlock by going either into the event missions. Some of them are limited events, like Ivy is gone. She's no longer available for the time being. At the bottom here is our Blood Seal missions, and you want to check those every once in a while. When you see one that has red, where it has a little blue seal and it becomes red, those means you can have unclaimed bonuses such as more potions and more points. And the most frustrating thing with this game are the long-ass load times, waiting for one screen to transition to another. I don't want to waste a whole lot of information on the basics. I just want to go into the actual synthesis process where you actually make armor. So the top screen here is your outfitting of your thing. You can select weapons with the top bar. Grayed out weapons are weapons you cannot use. They're character related. If I wanted to use the red shield, I would hit this button and the X on the PlayStation 3 joypad. I don't want to do that because it takes forever to reload her up. In here we have head arms and headbands, and again we won't be changing anything. Jackets and shirts. The puffy shirt is part of the current 3-hour only event that begins my time at 3 a.m. through 6 a.m. Here we have special chest armors and vests, pants, gauntlets. Now gauntlets, the special ones with the little R in the corner, have an insane amount of hit points, and it takes quite a while to level up and max them out. Shoes. Okay. If I wanted to craft something, okay, I would go into this menu right here, and I'll get into that in a minute. If I want to trade something in for more points, so that I can do more crafting with more gold, then I would do that. Over here is our save function, including switching your character out to default underwear, and naming your saves, deleting your saves. Here we have the capture card camera, which allows us to make a new portrait for our cards so that our allies can use us. Make a really appealing one if I were you. You hit the L3 button, which is the L3 joystick plus pushing down to capture the thing, and then you can go into different menus, so on and so forth. And if you hit R3, the L3, you end up with a capture. And then our chest. Now the chest allows you to lock. If I wanted to take that headband in the corner that's highlighted, I can hit the square button to lock it so that it can never be sold or accidentally synthesized into oblivion. But let's go into synthesizing. You go up to here to the little green swords and pick a weapon or a piece of armor. If I wanted to pick this item here, I highlight the up option, which is yes, and now it's ready. Now, let's say I wanted to take this item here and merge that dress and make it more armor for the white pirate puffy shirt. I would hit the square while I'm highlighting the red dress and hit X. And it's telling you you're going to lose that red shirt. Hit the X again. If I had enough gold, which I do not, another option for yes or no, you would hit yes, and then that red skirt would merge into my pirate shirt and add its armor. And that's as simple as that. Unfortunately, I do not have enough gold, so let's play. And you'll see another example of how long it takes for this game to load. I'm going to probably time-lapse the load times. Okay, so taking your character over to the menu, and we'll go over to the world map mission screen. This is only for the benefit of people who are kind of interested in the game but don't know what's going on. Maybe this will get you into playing the game, maybe this will turn you off, I don't know. The top section here, all along here to the far left, all of these missions gain you new armor and clothing, and maybe a weapon and maybe some stones. Usually some stones, sometimes some weapons, but mostly clothes. These are really specially kind of hard missions right here, and they pretty much get you weapons and stones. These missions here are your event missions, character unlock missions. A week ago, while the Valentine's Ivy event was going on, the top row here would be where you would go and fight Ivy and her clones, Ivy lookalikes who aren't actually Ivy, to unlock Ivy. Picking this mission, you always pick normal unless you have really badass good skills and go with the hard. It costs 8 action points 8 or action points 15 for the hard. Another reason to avoid the hard is it uses up all your action points. Picking an ally card. Now we'll go into that in another thing. I have a very nice YouTube uploader, Hyper Sakura Revenge, who gave me use of his or her card. And so we have a level 20 character to play with for our video demo. And as you can see, we're waiting a long time on that dang hourglass. It was kind of an unusual move for Bandai to put out another fighting game free-to-play that had no multiplayer. And it really seems like this may have been the missing mode in Soul Calibur 5 that was intentionally omitted just for the sake of the free-to-play game not having any competition or redundancy.
I'm sorry, but I can't back down.
Fight.
So, the next match goes on pretty much there. A move I'm spamming is square, pulling back on the directions joystick. So I can make a finish with him by hitting the R1 trigger. R1 and R2 when your pink gauge is maxed to bring in your ally card. Now in Soul Calibur, the elemental system is as follows. Blue drowns out the land, which is green. I'm sorry, that's not true at all. Red burns the land. Blue douses the fire. And green drowns the land. That was it. Yeah. Or no, green. Wow, I blew that really bad. So I hit R1 and R2, and here's Hyper Sokora. For a win!
No need for words. I speak with.
If I had not had Siegfried, fighting him and besting him in combat would unlock him. And you'll know when he's unlocked when after you finish the match, and instead of seeing 3 treasure boxes, you have 4. But I've already got him unlocked, so that's nice to know, but not relevant here. And anyways, that's the new Soul Calibur free-to-play, Lost Swords. I will go into one more thing. The current problem right now is that the uploading to the server causes timeouts, which causes an error code. This does not mean you're out of turns. This just means that the game can't finish loading off to the server, so it resets itself immediately back to the opening screen. Real easy to get confused there if you don't know. And a bunch of Siegfried junk swords, pretty much standard there. Now I have some raw materials that I can use for the crafting process in the synthesis armor synthesis screen, and that's a good thing. And so, let's go over the ally card system. It's the second option from the bottom. Adding an ally is very easy. Once you know their number, if they give it to you, or if they're on your PlayStation Network friends list, you will usually get them added automatically. If you do not have them automatically on your friends list, that 10-digit number is my personal code for all of my characters, whoever is left used on the next time I stop playing. At the bottom are the possible people that are either playing as me or I've just... Yeah, this is a friend of mine, Xeon054, so yeah, I can add him easily right now. At the top is your characters that you can use, that you have added yourself or have added you. And basically, that's a little overview on how Soul Calibur works. There's one more thing I guess I could show you. If you go back to the main menu, hit triangle at the main menu, admin messages, sometimes ways to get optional prizes that they've given you, all your status right now, messages. Second option, of course, is control settings, display settings, and sound settings. Now down here you can switch from Japanese to English vocals or drive up the sound effects and music to your liking. So another nice bunch of features. There is an all English voice dub in here if you prefer to hear the English over the Japanese. It's pretty cool for a free-to-play game. It's getting addicting, especially this business of me getting up at 3 in the morning till 6 in the morning to play Golden Skeletons to get better armor. That's kind of cool. But yeah, Soul Calibur Lost Swords, it's not the worst free-to-play game on the PlayStation Network. And it can be quite addicting, especially if you were ever a Soul Calibur fan. And it's nice to see that Sophia is alive and well. Hey, and thanks for watching. Subscribe to me if you like what you saw. I'll do my best to give you better, more and more content. Thank you again.